Hello Swatantra TV viewers. I am Mahima, welcoming you to our English Bulletin with latest news, updates and analysis. Here are today's news. Thank you for watching Swatantra TV English Bulletin. Fourteen opposition MPs were suspended from Lok Sabha on 14 December for remainder of Parliament's winter session. The opposition was up in arms over Wednesday's Lok Sabha security breach. The opposition demanded a statement from Union Home Minister Amit Shah. The Lok Sabha first passed a resolution suspending 5 members of parliament belonging to the Congress party T.N. Prathapan, Hebe Eden, Dean Kuriakose, Jyothi Mani and Ramya Haridas for the remainder of the parliament's winter session, for displaying utter disregard to the chair's directions. Later, 9 members of parliament from opposition parties were suspended. They are Benny Behanan, V.K. Srikandan, Mohammad Javed, P.R. Natarajan, Kanimoji Karunanidhi, K. Subrahmanyam, S.R. Parthiban, S. Venkatesan and Manikkam Tagore. Rajya Sabha proceedings were adjourned twice during the pre-lunch period amid protests by opposition MPs after TMC leader Derek O'Brien was suspended from the House for unruly behaviour and violating the directions of the chair. Soon after the House met at noon, Chairman Jagdeep Dhankar warned Derek O'Brien against disrupting the proceedings and unruly behaviour and also named him. He asked O'Brien to leave the House, but opposition MPs did not relent and protested instead.
Shri Mohammad Javed, Shri P.R. Natarajan, Mrs. Kanimoji, Shri K. Subramaniam, Shri S.R. Prathiban, Shri S. Venkatesan and Shri Manikkam Tagore, MPs in utter disregard to the House and to the authority of the chair, having been named by the chair, resolved that the above mentioned member be suspended from the service of the House from the remainder of the session under Rule 374(2).
The question is that motion moved by Honorable Minister be adopted. Those in favour may say aye. Those against may say no. I think the ayes have it. The ayes have it. The motion is adopted.
The proceedings were then adjourned.
A case was registered by the Delhi Police Special Cell under sections of the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act in connection with the major security breach after 2 intruders came into the Lok Sabha chamber from the visitor gallery during 0 hour on Wednesday. Meanwhile, the Ministry of Home Affairs ordered an inquiry into a parliament security breach incident. On request from Lok Sabha Secretariat, Home Ministry ordered an inquiry of Parliament's security breach incident. An inquiry committee has been set up under Anish Dayal Singh, Director General of the CRPF, with members from other security agencies and experts, the spokesperson of the MHA has posted on X, formally. Even as the inquiry was ordered, 8 security personnel have been suspended for the security breach in Parliament, sources said on Thursday. Those suspended belong to various security agencies who were on deputation for Parliament security. Personnel from the Delhi Police and CRPF are deployed to frisk those entering the complex as well as the building. In a major security breach on the anniversary of the 2001 Parliament terror attack on Wednesday, 2 persons Sagar Sharma and Manoranjan D jumped into the Lok Sabha chamber from the public gallery during 0 hour, released yellow smoke from canisters, and shouted slogans before being overpowered by the MPs.
कर रही हैं
The police is yet to apprehend the man, suspected to be the brain behind the breach in security in Lok Sabha. He is reported to be the resident of Calcutta. Lalit Jha is a teacher by profession. The police suspected that he was influenced by revolutionary Shahid Bhagat Singh. Lalit and others were highly motivated to intrude into Lok Sabha. It is, however, reported that they do not belong to any terror group. All six joined a Bhagat Singh fan page on Facebook after coming in touch with each other on social media. Lalit, Sagar Sharma, and Mauranjan D had about a year ago met in Mysore where they made a plan to barge into the parliament. They later added Neelam and Amol into the plan. Being a teacher, Lalit took the lead and instructed Manoranjan to do a recce of all entry points of the parliament during the monsoon session. On Wednesday, Lalit came with the four others to the parliament. They got passes for only two of them. The colour canisters, which were sprayed inside and outside the parliament complex, had been brought by Amol from Kalyan, Maharashtra, the police said.
नारेबाजी कर रही हैं आप?
अत्याचार नहीं चलेगा, तानाशाही बंद करो, तानाशाही नहीं चलेगी.
The government on Thursday asserted that a high-level inquiry has been initiated into the Lok Sabha security breach incident and asked the opposition not to politicize the issue. In a statement soon after the House assembled, Parliamentary Affairs Minister Prahlad Joshi pointed out that Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla promptly held a meeting with floor leaders following the incident. Some suggestions given by MPs had already been implemented, he said, and noted that the Speaker himself has stated that in future further measures will be taken to strengthen Parliament security. This matter concerns all of us, and we have to speak in one voice, Joshi said. On such a grave national issue, no politics is expected to be done by anyone, the minister asserted. Joshi also listed past incidents when such breach of security has happened in Parliament, noting that such incidents such as slogan shouting, throwing papers, and jumping from gallery have been happening from earlier times. The minister informed the House that the Speaker has written a letter to the Home Secretary for a high-level inquiry and the probe has already begun. Joshi also said that it has become the habit of some members to politicize all issues. I request them not to politicize this issue, he said. On Wednesday, two people jumped into the Lok Sabha chamber from the visitors' gallery, shouted slogans, and released coloured smoke from canisters that triggered panic and chaos in the House. Soon after the security breach on Wednesday, Birla had ordered a high-level inquiry into the incident. The Ministry of Home Affairs, MHA, on Wednesday had ordered a probe into the Parliament security breach incident following a request from the Lok Sabha Secretariat. The inquiry committee, headed by Central Reserve Police Force, CRPF, Director General Anish Dayal Singh, along with members from other security agencies and experts, will find out the lapse in the security of Parliament and recommend action, an MHA spokesperson said.
I agree that with a heavy heart that the unfortunate incident which occurred yesterday was a serious incident concerning the safety and the security of honorable members of Parliament. We have to appreciate that Honorable Speaker promptly held the meeting with all the floor leaders and listened to their suggestions for the further strengthening of the security in the Parliament premises. Some of these suggestions given have already been implemented. As Honorable Speaker observed this morning also that in future further measures will be taken to strengthen the Parliament security. In my opinion, this matter concerns us all and we have to speak in one voice, sir, on such a grave national issue. No politics is expected to be done by anyone on such issues. हम दलगत राजनीति से ऊपर उठ के इसमें काम करना है. In the past also, many such incidents have been taken place. I am not comparing the past incidents and defending the today's incident, but we have to learn lesson from our past.
HC permits survey of the Shahi Eidgah premises. The Allahabad High Court on Thursday allowed a court-monitored survey of the Shahi Eidgah premises adjoining the Krishna Janmabhoomi temple in Mathura. The court agreed to the appointment of an advocate commissioner to oversee the survey of the mosque, which the petitioners claim holds signs suggesting that it was a Hindu temple once. The court said the modalities of the survey will be discussed at the next hearing on 18th December. The order on the Krishna Janmabhoomi Shahi Eidgah issue is the second temple mosque dispute in which the High Court has given its nod to a survey over the past months. The Archaeological Survey of India, ASI, recently completed a survey of the Gyanvapi Mosque next to Varanasi's Kashi Vishwanath temple, but has sought more time from a local court to submit its. Bhatti Vikramarka, who holds the portfolios of finance and planning and energy, assumed the office at 8:21 a.m. amid the chanting of Vedic hymns and blessings of Pandits. Immediately after taking charge, he signed the files related to the release of funds to the 2 out of 6 guarantees promised to the people by the Congress in the elections. He released 374 crore rupees to the TSRTC to support the Mahalakshmi scheme, under which the government provided free travel facility to women in buses. Bhatti also issued orders releasing 298 crore rupees to the health department to provide treatment under Rajiv Arogya Shri to the needy up to 10 lakhs rupees. He signed the file pertaining to the release of an amount of 996 crore rupees as electricity subsidy. The Deputy Chief Minister signed on the file to release 75 crore rupees for the arrangements in connection with the famous tribal festival Sammakka Salanam at Medaram in Mulugu district. Minister P. Srinivasa Reddy has signed his first file allotting 10 acres of land for the construction of a sports complex in Raigiri, Bhuvanagiri district. 9.50 crore rupees worth of this 10 acres of land has been allocated to the Department of Youth and Sports to undertake the construction of a multipurpose sports complex. Srinivasa Reddy took charge as the State Minister of Information, Revenue and Minister for Information Technology, Electronics and Communications, Industries and Commerce. D. Sridhar Babu was the first to take charge. He assumed office at 6:30 a.m. Sithakka took charge as the Minister Panchayat Raj and Rural Development, Women and Child Welfare. She signed file to upgrade 3989 mini Anganwadi centers to main Anganwadi centers. Now that mini Anganwadi teacher who is getting salary 7,500 rupees now will get 13,500 rupees, and one Anganwadi helper will be recruited to every center upgraded. That's 3989 news jobs. 6 house surgeons of Rajiv Gandhi Institute of Medical Sciences, or RIMS, Adilabad were allegedly assaulted by 5 unknown assailants on Wednesday night. According to a complaint filed by one of the victims, a group of 5 persons trespassed onto the RIMS campus in the night and attacked the house surgeons. The complaint identified 3 of the assailants as Kranti Kumar, Vasim, and Shiva, known to the victims, while 2 other individuals remained unidentified. The attackers, who came by a white Hyundai Creta and a 2-wheeler, confronted house surgeons Bharat, P. Naveen, Kaviraj, Abhishek, Naveen, and Vijay in front of the boys' hostel. Some MBBS students suffered minor injuries when the unidentified persons attacked them. Another student, Abhishek from MBBS final year, was beaten up by assailants when he tried to catch them. They fled by a car after the assault. 2 of the assailants were reportedly detained by the police. Students staged a sit-in demanding action against the persons responsible for the assault on Thursday. They alleged that they were followers of RIMS director Dr. Jaisingh Rathod. They accused one Vasim and 3 others of indulging in the assault. They stated that the assailants could enter the institution by easily breaching the security system. The students burned the effigy of Dr. Jaisingh Rathod and demanded that the RIMS director be dismissed. Police forces were deployed to prevent untoward incidents on the camps. A case was registered. Investigations were taken up. Chief Chief Minister Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy on Wednesday inaugurated YSR Sujaladhara project at Makrapuram, built at a cost of 700 crore rupees and a 200-bed Dr. YSR Kidney Research and Super Speciality Hospital set up at a cost of 85 crore rupees at Palasa in Srikakulam district. The Chief Minister also inaugurated the boys' hostel on Ambedkar University campus at Echella and laid foundation stone for the APIC industrial cluster at Palasa. Addressing a huge public meeting at the railway grounds here on Thursday after the inauguration, the Chief Minister said that by dedicating the Kidney Research Centre and Sujaladhara project to people, he has fulfilled promise given during his walkathon on 30th December 2018. Describing the opposition TDP and Jana Sena as cancerous, Chief Minister Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy called upon the people to reject them in the next elections. The Chief Minister said that YSRCP is committed to the welfare of all sections of people. TDP President N. Chandrababu Naidu callous attitude towards people's problems. He never attempted to address the grievances of people even in Kuppam, which is his home constituency, Jagan said. He asked the people to see the qualitative difference between YSRCP, which has implemented 99.5% of its election promises, and the gang of thieves led by Naidu.
అధికారంలోకి వచ్చిన వెంటనే ఎక్కడా కూడా ఆలస్యం అనేది కూడా జరగకుండా వెంటనే 85 కోట్ల రూపాయలతో పలాసలో రీసెర్చ్ కిడ్నీ సూపర్ స్పెషాలిటీ హాస్పిటల్కి సంబంధించి 200 పడకల సూపర్ స్పెషాలిటీ హాస్పిటల్కి సంబంధించి 2019 సెప్టెంబర్లో వెంటనే కార్యాచరణ రూపొందిస్తూ మంజూరు చేయడం జరిగింది. అంతేకాకుండా కిడ్నీ వ్యాధులకు శాశ్వత పరిష్కారం చూపించే దిశగా గతంలో మనందరికీ కూడా ఈ సమస్యలు ఉన్నాయని తెలిసినా కూడా, ఈ ప్రాంతంలో ఈ పరిస్థితి ఉందని తెలిసినా కూడా గతంలో ఏ పాలకుడు కూడా కనీసం ఊహల్లో కూడా సాహసించడానికి కూడా ఎవరూ కూడా గతంలో జరగని విధంగా మీ బిడ్డ ప్రభుత్వం ఏర్పడిన తర్వాత ఆ చిత్తశుద్ధి చూపించాడు, ఆ ధ్యాస పెట్టాడు.
With its consistent performance in promoting and implementing energy efficiency and conservation measures, Andhra Pradesh State Energy Conservation Mission won first prize in the National Energy Conservation Award in the state designated agency sector in Group 2. On the eve of National Energy Conservation Day on 14 December, President of India Draupadi Murmu presented the prestigious National Energy Conservation Award 2023 to APSEC at Vigyan Bhavan in New Delhi. On behalf of the AP government, Special Chief Secretary Energy K. Vijayanand and Joint Secretary Energy and Chief Executive Officer, APSEC Bhav Kumara Reddy received the award from the President. The Bureau of Energy Efficiency has divided the states into 4 groups based on their respective energy consumption. Andhra Pradesh is classified as a Group 2 state, with total final energy consumption, TFEC, in the range of 5 to 15 million tons of oil equivalent, MTOE. The state was chosen as the best performer in Group 2 and achieved 83.25 points in SEI 2023. The state improved its score by around 7% compared to its SEI 2022 score of 77.5.
भारत की प्रतिबद्धता का परिणाम हुई है कि क्लाइमेट चेंज परफॉर्मेंस इंडेक्स की रैंकिंग में हमारे देश 10 वर्षों की अवधि में 30th से 7th स्थान पर पहुंच गया है. मैं इस विशेष उपलब्धि के लिए सभी देशवासियों को बधाई देती हूं.
The Telugu Desam Party MPs on Thursday made an appeal to the Election Commission of India to depute special officers of All India service from outside the state to ensure error-free registration of electoral rolls in Andhra Pradesh. TDP MPs Galla Jayadev, Kankamedla Ravindra Kumar, Kinjarapu Ram Mohan Naidu and Kesineni Srinivas alias Nani have met the Chief Election Commissioner, Rave Kumar, and in a letter submitted to him, they alleged that the district election officers, DOs, and electoral registration officers, EROs, could not follow the ECI guidelines as they are under heavy pressure from the ruling party leaders, including the cabinet ministers and the MLAs.
మా ముందే వైఎస్ఆర్సీపీ నాయకులు కూడా వచ్చినట్టుగా మేము గమనించాం. వాళ్ళకి కావాల్సింది ఏమిటంటే వాళ్ళు చేసే అవకతవకలు బయటికి రాకుండా ఉండటానికి దొంగ అన్నట్టుగా ముందుగానే వాళ్ళు వచ్చేసి కంప్లైంట్ ఇచ్చేసి మా మీద ఏదో చెప్పేసి వెళ్ళిపోవాలని దుర్మార్గం ఏంటంటే, దౌర్భాగ్యం ఏంటంటే, ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ పట్టిన దౌర్భాగ్యం అధికారంలో ఉన్న వాళ్ళే కంప్లైంట్ ఇస్తున్నారు వాళ్ళ మీదనే. అదేంటో పరిస్థితి అర్థం కావట్లేదు. అధికార యంత్రాంగం అంతా వాళ్ళ చేతుల్లో ఉంది. ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ లో వాళ్ళ చేతిలో అధికార యంత్రాంగాన్ని ఒకటి పెట్టుకున్నారు, ఇంకో పక్కన ప్యారలల్ యంత్రాంగాన్ని నియమించారు. వాలంటీర్లని, గృహ సారథులని ఇట్లా పేర్లతో పెట్టుకుని రాజ్యాంగేతర శక్తులుగా వాళ్ళని పెట్టి ఓటర్ వార్డుల్లోనూ డివిజన్లోనూ వాళ్ళని ఎలక్షన్ ఎన్రోల్మెంట్ కి, ఓటర్ల ఎన్యూమరేషన్ కి వాళ్ళని ప్రతినిధులుగా పెట్టి వాళ్ళని సూపర్వైజర్ చేసి రియల్ యంత్రాంగాన్ని భయభ్రాంతులను చేసి ఓటర్ల పైన, ఓటర్ల నమోదు కార్యక్రమంలో వాళ్ళ అధికారాన్ని భారీ ఎత్తున దుర్వినియోగం చేస్తున్నారు.
Andhra Pradesh Congress Committee President and former MLC Gidugu Rudra Raju has disclosed that a crucial and high-level meeting of Andhra Pradesh will be held in New Delhi on 21st December. In this meeting, All India Congress Committee President Mallikarjun Kharge and the party's top leaders Rahul Gandhi, KC Venugopal and others would be participating. He said, the election manifesto for the state is likely to be finalized, he said. He paid tributes to Sanjay Gandhi on his birth anniversary. The party leaders also paid a rich tributes. After that, Rudra Raju spoke about the APCC Political Affairs Committee and Coordination Committee and District Congress Committees meeting at Andhra Ratna Bhavan in Vijayawada on Thursday. Benchmark equity indices Sensex and Nifty rallied over 1% to hit all-time highs on Thursday, propelled by intense buying in IT, tech and realty stocks after the US Federal Reserve kept its key interest rate unchanged and signaled rate cuts next year. Rising for the second straight session, the 30-share BSE Sensex jumped 929.60 points or 1.34% to settle at 70,514.20, its all-time closing high. During the day, it surged 1,018.9 points or 1.46% to hit its all-time intraday peak of 70,602.89. Advertisement. The Nifty rallied 256.35 points or 1.23% to settle at a record closing high of 21,182.70. During the session, it jumped 284.55 points or 1.35% to 21,210.90, its record intraday peak. Among the Sensex firms, Tech Mahindra, Infosys, Wipro, HCL Technologies, IndusInd Bank, Bajaj Finance, Bajaj Finserv and Mahindra were the major gainers. On the other hand, Power Grid, Nestle, JSW Steel, Maruti, Titan and Tata Motors were among the laggards. In Asian markets, Seoul and Hong Kong settled in positive territory, while Tokyo and Shanghai ended lower. European markets were trading in the green. The US markets ended with significant gains on Wednesday. The Federal Reserve kept its key interest rate unchanged on Wednesday for a third straight time, a sign that it is likely done raising rates after having imposed the fastest string of increases in 4 decades to fight painfully high inflation. For a complete and comprehensive English news bulletin, please do watch Swatantra TV at 10:30 p.m. every day. This is Mahima, signing off. Keep watching Swatantra TV.